Hi friends, welcome back. Happy Tuesday. So we are on day 2 in our big blue science book. And do you remember that special scientific word that we talked about yesterday? Do you remember it? Vertebrates, right? And what does vertebrate mean? Vertebrate means that it's an animal with a what? Backbone. Touch your backbone right now, or our spine, right? You also need to make sure that you have your notes from yesterday, and then there should be 2 blank categories, because today we are going to dig in deep to mammals and birds. Yesterday we talked about 3 different classes of vertebrates: fish, amphibians, and reptiles. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you, and while I'm doing that, you can go ahead and turn to page 306 in your science book. So today we're going to learn about the last 2 types of vertebrates. Oops, big, I'm making it big. Let me make it small for you. The last 2 types of vertebrates: birds and mammals. So we are going to dig in deep and become experts and underline and find some facts and examples that we can put on our graphic organizer. Okay, then we will do a quick little review of vertebrates with a video, and then you will complete a page by yourself again. So let's dig in deep. What are some other vertebrate groups? Read to find out. Birds. Make it a little bit bigger now. Birds are another kind of vertebrate. Birds are animals that have wings, feathers, and beaks, and lay eggs. Some birds, such as the hummingbird, are tiny. Other birds, such as the ostrich, are very large, and we know ostrich eggs are very large, and they eat them for breakfast in places, right? Do you remember reading about that? Birds breathe with lungs. So birds breathing with lungs is similar to which class of animal? What other animal? What other vertebrate breathes with their lungs? The reptile, right? So let's go ahead and add some facts about birds. So we know they breathe with their lungs. What was something else that we found out? Birds are animals that have wings, feathers, beaks, and they lay eggs. Do fish lay eggs? They do, and we should probably add that one. Let's add that to fish, lay eggs. Reptiles lay eggs, and so do amphibians. So far, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 of our class of animals lay eggs. We also said what? They have wings, feathers, and beaks. Right? And then look at the picture of all the different kinds of birds. They listed 2 here, 2 examples. Oh, have you ever seen a hummingbird? They're here in Florida. I've seen them. Hummingbird, which is pretty easy because it has the word bird in it. Okay, what's another example? An ostrich. And then they've got some very interesting ones on here. Owl, penguin, flamingo, bee eater. Oh, look at this one, a golden pheasant. So if you want to go ahead and add those, you can. I'm just going to add 2. Flamingo, which is my favorite. Yeah, they also love penguins. Okay, so that is all of the characteristics of a bird, which is a vertebrate. We know that they all have a what? A backbone. All right, the last one. So real quick, a question. We've learned about 4 so far. Which category do we fall into? Do we have feathers? No. Do we spend our whole life in water? No. Are we covered with scales? No. Do we breathe through gills half of our life and breathe through our lungs the rest of the time? No. So that leaves us with what? Mammals. And I'm sure you already knew that, but we are a part of the class mammal, right? So let's read about mammals and think of some great facts to write down for our graphic organizer. Elephants, apes, whales, and dolphins are all mammals. How are they alike? Mammals are animals that have fur or hair. Most do not lay eggs. Instead, female mammals give birth to live young and make milk to feed them. Mammals also use lungs to breathe. All right, well, let's start with that one. So mammals breathe with lungs. What else do we know about mammals? We don't have feathers, but we do have hair or we don't have fur, but some mammals have fur, right? All right, and let's see what else. Oh, they're the only ones that don't lay eggs. They give birth to live young. And then what? Female mammals, so the moms, give birth to the live young, and they also have milk for them, right? So we could say babies drink milk from their mom. All right, and then what are some examples of those mammals? Well, let's see, what did they say? Elephants, my favorite, apes, whales, and dolphins. Now this is interesting. Whales and dolphins, do not confuse those with fish because they do live in the water, but they don't have gills. They have lungs. They have to come up to breathe, okay? So we'll go ahead and add our examples. We've got elephant. We've got an ape or a monkey, a whale, and another one of my favorites, dolphin. Okay, so we have now learned about the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different classes of animals. And all of those animals fall under the category what? They fall under the category vertebrates. So in a minute, I'm going to send you off on your own, and I'm going to ask that you watch the video underneath this one that reviews and just kind of refreshes our memory on the different vertebrates. Now, in this video that you're going to watch, they do not talk about fish, okay? But that's okay, because we know fish do have backbones. They fall underneath the category vertebrates. So after, and remember this is all on Schoology, after you've watched the little refresher video, you are going to go ahead and turn the page right now. You are going to complete page 308. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes. We have learned about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different classes of animals, okay? So you are going to fill in the blanks with either mammal, bird, fish, reptile, or amphibian. You're going to fill that in here. You have these words right here, guys. Mammal, reptile, fish, bird, amphibian. You can use those to help you with your spelling. You're going to fill those in. That's going to be your discussion post, okay? So you don't need to type in the whole thing. You're just going to write either mammal, reptile, fish, bird, or amphibian. You're going to type those in your discussion post, all right? If you want to do the other part, once you know what the animal class is, you can match it. You don't have to post that though, okay? So for your discussion post, you're just typing in your answers for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, just the fill in the blank. And remember, you are using the 5 different classes that we talked about that all fall under the category vertebrates. All right? All right, have fun watching that video for a nice refresher, and then good luck on your quiz. And I will talk to you later. Bye.